So today's session is going to be divided into 3 parts. The first part will show you how to integrate those language skills. So how to prepare students to write better texts by working on listening skills, by doing some paraphrases, by reading, and even by speaking, because we cannot teach those skills separately. And I will show you how to motivate students, and I will show you examples that worked on my teenagers, but of course you are experts when it comes to your students, so you know what works best. So you might tweak or adapt those exercises. The second part, we are going to look at the writing criteria, and you are going to mark some sample tasks. And last but not least, there are lots of presents for those who are willing to share with the rest of us. And I always keep my promises, so I would like you now to take a piece of paper, and you are going to complete a writing pop-up task. That task is divided into 3 parts, just like writing tasks on gymnasium exams. And this is the first part. The next 2 parts are going to appear along a couple of slides. So what I want you to do, I would like you to copy those words. Dear Susie, you won't believe it. Yesterday I saw Robert Pattinson. He was or he had. And now I want you to use your imagination and complete the task. You have to describe 2 aspects of his appearance. For example, he was very sexy and had spiky hair. So first copy the beginning and then add a little bit of your own. Let's move on. The second part of the presentation, criteria for marking. I will switch into Polish now. Teraz przechodzimy do drugiej części prezentacji. Ocenimy sobie kilka prac pisemnych. Ocenimy 2 właściwie, dosyć kontrowersyjne prace pisemne. W swoich materiałach mają Państwo wszystkie najważniejsze informacje. I teraz wypowiedź pisemną oceniamy w 4 kategoriach. Kategoria treści, która jest najważniejsza, ponieważ za tą kategorię można zdobyć aż 4 punkty. Ja Państwu później pokażę, jak ona jest ważna, ponieważ ona wpływa na pozostałe kategorie, czyli kategoria treści to 4 punkty. Następnie kolejna kategoria, spójność i logika wypowiedzi, to 2 punkty. Trzecia kategoria, zakres środków językowych, również 2 punkty oraz poprawność środków językowych, to także 2 punkty. Czyli za wypowiedź pisemną możemy uzyskać 10 punktów. Powiedzą Państwo, no tak, ale my w tabelkach mamy takie poziomy. 1 poziom równa się 1 punkt, czyli poziom pierwszy to 1 punkt, poziom trzeci to 3 punkty. I teraz kilka ważnych informacji. To także jest zawarte w Państwa materiałach. Jeżeli wypowiedź zakwalifikowano do poziomu 0 w kryterium treści, wówczas we wszystkich pozostałych kryteriach oceniamy ją na poziomie 0. Jeżeli w kryterium treści wypowiedź została oceniona na poziom 1, nie możemy w pozostałych kryteriach przekroczyć tego poziomu, czyli maksymalnie dajemy 1 punkt we wszystkich pozostałych kryteriach. Dlatego to kryterium treści jest takie ważne. I ostatnia informacja. Jeżeli wypowiedź zawiera 40 słów lub mniej, wówczas sprawdzamy ją tylko i wyłącznie w kryterium treści, a we wszystkich pozostałych dajemy 0 punktów. So that's the pop-up task. I used it with my students. I didn't want them to fall asleep on the lesson. So every couple of minutes there was this pop-up task. And they completed it in that way. Dear Susie, you won't believe it. Yesterday I saw Robert Pattinson. He had blue eyes and spiky hair. So this is the first element. And they used quite a sophisticated range of vocabulary, right? Spiky? Not many people know that word when they are teenagers. I followed him into a park which was quite deep and awfully scary. Gorgeous vocabulary, but that was third class. Then, in the park, he met Mona the vampire. I think they will get married and have lots of babies, love Jackie. Actually, the last part, they were supposed to write 2 sentences, yes? So they didn't fulfill the task, but still, the writing is really nice. But they didn't care about the last element because a discussion about whether vampires can have babies followed. So that's how it finished. Okay, so today I showed you that we have to integrate all the language skills. We have to prepare our students to write a piece of text. And in order to do that, we need a lot of activities that are leading to writing. Just like in New Oxford Gimnazjum Expert, you've got some activities that are preparing students to produce a piece of writing. They start by discussing some postcards. They discuss those pictures, postcards or pictures. They discuss them in groups or in pairs. I was very cruel. I chose a holiday unit, and the holidays are over. Then they needed to correct sentences. Just like with the SMS task, the text message task, there are some things that they needed to decode and correct. So they had a lot of fun doing that. They felt like they are teachers, and they corrected the sentences, but they already were working on the vocabulary for this unit, so the vocabulary connected with holidays. Then they were presented with a postcard, but again, there were some mistakes that they were supposed to spot, but they saw a final product. So they saw how to construct a postcard. They spotted the mistakes again and practiced the grammar structure. They practiced the vocabulary. And the final task was a piece of writing. And here again they are provided with some useful phrases. So it's easier for them to start with some introductory activities. Because if we tell them, okay, and now produce a piece of text, they are lost. So they need some activities leading to writing. And the activities practice a lot of language skills, such as listening, speaking, reading, and paraphrasing, and even translating. And for every student, there is something in English Plus series and in New Oxford Gimnazjum Expert. And you will see that with those 2 books, there are no missing puzzles. Thank you very much. You've been really very active. Thank you.
Dziękuję pani Ani Musielak za prezentację. Dziękuję państwu za uczestnictwo.